Have you ever felt your Rizq is tight, or your stomach growling with hunger, and wondered how help will come? In today's world, many face rising costs, unexpected expenses, and moments where it seems provision is nowhere in sight. Imagine a student skipping meals to save money for tuition, feeling hopeless, unsure of how to make it through the week. Then, out of nowhere, a small act of kindness appears. A scholarship, a gift, or someone quietly helping. Allah's mercy always finds a way. As the Quran reminds us in Surah Al-Baqarah 2261, whoever spends in the way of Allah, it is multiplied many times over. This is a promise that even the smallest effort or the tiniest prayer can unlock unexpected help. If you've ever felt your Rizq is tight, comment, "I need Allah's help." And let's remind each other of His mercy. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and a good video. When you feel the weight of tight rizq or hunger, there is a special supplication you can say. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-faqr wa a'udhu bika min al-qillati wa a'udhu bika min an azlima aw udhlama. Which means, O Allah, I seek refuge in you from poverty, from being insufficient, and from oppressing or being oppressed. This dhikr reminds us that we are never truly alone. Allah is always near, ready to provide and protect. Consider a young entrepreneur, broke and unsure about their next steps, praying this supplication sincerely before an important business pitch. Despite feeling hopeless, doors began to open. Unexpected clients, guidance from mentors, and opportunities that seemed impossible. That is the power of turning to Allah in your moment of need. This dhikr is not just words, it is a key to unlock divine support, comfort, and unexpected provision. Try saying this now silently and type Ameen in the comments if you believe Allah will help. Let's build a chain of faith together. Quranic stories of provision. Throughout history, Allah has shown His servants that even in the darkest times, He can turn despair into abundance. Take Prophet Yusuf, for example. Wrongfully imprisoned, far from home, and facing hunger and uncertainty, he could have lost hope. Yet, his trust in Allah never wavered. Eventually, he rose to a position of power in Egypt, saving countless people from famine. Allah transformed his moments of tightness into unimaginable provision. Similarly, Prophet Musa, AES, faced immense challenges while leading his people. Stranded with the Israelites, threatened by Pharaoh's army, and unsure where help would come from, Allah provided guidance, protection, and miraculous support to deliver them safely and secure their needs. These stories are not just historical. They mirror what happens in the world today. Refugees fleeing conflict, workers suddenly losing their jobs, or families facing unexpected bills often experience moments when help appears as if by miracle. Charity, support from friends, or sudden opportunities, reminding us that Allah's provision can arrive in ways we never imagined. Trust in Him, and He will open doors where none seem to exist. Share a story of when Allah sent you unexpected help in hard times. Let's inspire each other and remind ourselves that His provision never fails. Real stories today. Even today, in our fast-paced world, Allah's mercy continues to manifest in remarkable ways. Consider the story of a struggling mother in a small town. She could barely provide for her children, skipping meals herself to ensure they had something to eat. One evening, Feeling desperate, she sincerely recited the dhikr, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-faqr, and placed her trust in Allah. The next morning, she found a basket of food left at her doorstep by a kind neighbor, completely unknown to her. A simple act that transformed her family's day. Or think of a student overwhelmed by tuition fees and facing academic failure. Feeling hopeless, they turned to the same dhikr, praying earnestly for guidance and sustenance. Within days, an unexpected scholarship and support from a local community program arrived, turning despair into relief. These stories are not isolated. They happen around the world every day. From urban cities to rural villages, from people facing delayed salaries to families struggling with sudden expenses, Allah's help manifests in ways both subtle and miraculous. What seems impossible can change in a moment when we place our trust in Him. The key is sincerity, patience, and the belief that Allah's provision is always on its way, even when we cannot see it. Have you experienced something similar? Comment yes or no, and let us remind others of Allah's power and mercy in their times of need. Psychological and spiritual explanation. Have you ever wondered why simply reciting a dhikr like Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-faqr can feel so powerful? The answer lies in the combination of spiritual reliance and psychological effects. When we sincerely turn to Allah, acknowledging our dependence on Him, we release the burden of worry from our hearts. This act of surrender generates positivity, opens our hearts, and creates a sense of calm, even in moments of financial or personal stress. Scientific studies on mindfulness and meditation show that focusing on words of meaning can reduce anxiety and sharpen perception. Similarly, dhikr aligns our mind and heart, helping us notice opportunities we might have overlooked. A chance encounter, a new job, or support from a friend, because we are open and attentive. The Quran beautifully confirms this principle in Surah At-Talaq 65:2-3. Whoever relies upon Allah, He is sufficient for him. Indeed, Allah will accomplish His purpose. This verse reminds us that true reliance, coupled with trust, not only brings divine support, but also empowers us to act with clarity and courage. In essence, dhikr is both a spiritual key and a psychological anchor, bringing peace, focus, and the potential for real-world blessings. Take a deep breath and say it now. Comment how you feel afterward. Did you feel relief? Share your experience and encourage others to trust Allah's plan. Practical tips to apply in daily life. Applying this dhikr consistently can make a real difference in your daily life. Start by keeping a small note of it in your wallet or phone, so whenever you feel tightness in Rizq or hunger, it's right at your fingertips. Make it a habit to recite it every morning before work, school, or studies, setting the tone for reliance on Allah throughout your day. Another powerful practice is helping others whenever you can. Even a small act of charity, giving zakat, or supporting someone in need can multiply your own rizq in ways you might never expect. Consider this real-life example. A small business owner donated a portion of his earnings to a local charity, and within weeks, new contracts and partnerships came to him unexpectedly, opening doors that seemed impossible. Consistency, sincerity, and generosity are key. When combined with the dhikr, these actions create a spiritual rhythm that keeps you mindful of Allah's provision and opens the heart to recognize blessings, both big and small. Try this for 3 days and share your experience in the comments. Let's build a chain of blessings and inspire each other to trust in Allah's mercy. Inspirational closing stories plus Quranic tie. Throughout history, the companions of Prophet Muhammad, OSAW, faced times of extreme hardship, especially during famines or financial scarcity. One notable story is that of Abu Bakr, RRA, who, despite limited resources, gave generously in the way of Allah, trusting that provision would come. Similarly, Uthman ibn Affan, RRA, and other companions would spend their wealth to help the needy, and Allah always ensured their needs were met, sometimes in unexpected and immediate ways. These stories illustrate that sincere reliance on Allah, even in moments of scarcity, invites His miraculous support. In modern times, we witness similar instances. People trapped in natural disasters, losing homes or livelihoods, often turn to Allah in prayer. Miraculously, paths of rescue open, aid arrives unexpectedly, or strangers extend life-saving help. A flood survivor praying for guidance and sustenance might suddenly find volunteers bringing food, water, and shelter just in time. These moments remind us that Allah's help can be instant, arriving in ways beyond our imagination. The Quran confirms this promise in Surah Ad-Dariyat 51-58. Indeed, Allah is the provider of all. Whether in historical accounts or today's world, reliance on Allah is never misplaced. Provision, protection, and guidance are His alone, and sincere prayer opens doors we may have never seen. Trust, act, and witness His mercy unfold in your life. Share your biggest reliance on Allah moment in the comments. Inspire others with your story, and remind everyone that Allah's provision can appear in the most unexpected ways. Call to action, engagement, wrap up. As we conclude, remember this: tightness in Rizq, or moments of hunger, are never permanent. Life has seasons, and Allah's mercy is constant. Even when it feels like doors are closed, help can arrive in ways we cannot foresee. Take a deep breath, calm your heart, and let us recite the dhikr together slowly. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-faqr, wa a'udhu bika min al-qillati, wa a'udhu bika min an azlima aw udhlama. Feel the words sink in, the reassurance of Allah's protection and the power of your sincere reliance on Him. Now, make a personal commitment. Practice this dhikr daily, especially in moments of need. Believe wholeheartedly that Allah will provide, in His timing and in His way. Share this message with friends, family, and those who might be struggling, so that more hearts can experience this hope and reassurance. Remember, Allah's help is often instant and always precise, arriving exactly when and how it is most needed. He opens doors we cannot see, sends support we cannot anticipate, and provides in abundance to those who place their trust in Him. Every act of sincere prayer, every moment of reliance is a step closer to experiencing His mercy and provision. This is more than a message. It is a reminder that Allah's help comes in ways we cannot imagine. Keep your faith strong, stay consistent with your dhikr, and witness the blessings unfold in your life. Type Barakah in the comments if you believe Allah's help is on its way to you. Tag someone who needs this reminder, and let's spread hope and trust in Allah's provision together.